Wait. Before we get into all of these trip fun video and stuff, which I almost died, and I'm just kidding. Just want to say that it's nothing shy but a fun and enjoyable trip I ever had in my entire life. Ever since I was a child, I never had any trip like this before, where I went all out with everything. Not drinking though, I'm not drinking. I didn't drink, okay? Not kind of that stuff, but I literally like explore everything. Okay, I don't want to spoil it anymore, but you guys can wait and watch the full video, okay? And enjoy it. And this trip might be a little bit long for some of you guys, or not. I hope so. Yeah, that's all. Let's get back into the video. So we start early in the morning, driving a bus from Battambang to Kompot, starting from dark to the sun starting to rise. Not to mention, we didn't have any breakfast back then, so we decided to stop by at a mini mart and bought some cookies and some milk to drink. And we continue our trip until we arrive at Kompot. As you guys already see, we're here now in Kompot, one of a tourist site in Cambodia. Just look at the views, man. That's amazing. I come here with a bunch of my friends on a trip after my exam. It went well, not as planned, but it went well, and I'm glad it finally ended. And now I'm here in Kompot. So let's take a look at my rooms that my friends has booked. Peace. And so after we settled down, we put our luggage inside all of the rooms, and we thought if we want to travel the place, we're gonna find ways to travel around, explore this place in a more natural ways. Not only that, our stomach was also growling. After we fill our tummy up a little bit, and it's time to head out for our first destination. Spot, and it's called Dong Tây. Yeah, see, it's kind of in the forest of some kind, but let's see what we have there. Is here, as you can see, we are walking toward the slide. After arriving at one of the destination and seeing quite a view, we decided to discuss whether we want to play it or not. And here how it turns out.
What? Wait! What? Muối people. Khoai trước. Muối.
As fun as it looked, we also didn't forget to enjoy the nature and wander into the wilderness on the river.
Muối ơi, sang ơi. Bọc cái này sang ơi. Bọc cái này.
As the sun is going down and the sky keeps getting darker, we decided to call it a day at this place and head back to our resort and wrap it up for the days. The day one complete. Yeah, I didn't get in any chance to film much because all of us was super exhausted after all of that swimming, launching ourselves into the water and kayaking into the freaking wilderness. Yeah, we had fun. We had our fun on the first day, and after we got back to our room, just like all of us dead out on the bed. Yeah. Aside from that, the next thing that surprised me after the day one is that I could wake up every early morning, as long as I'm able to wake up to something like this one. Having a trip with your friends is help you grow your bond stronger, as well as you have a lot more chance to understand how different people have different opinions and different positive and negative side of them. So everything is a process of learning. So learning about people is also a fun ways to do. And here is another best thing to do while having trip with the friends. Of course, I gotta do it. Already awake. Just wait to get ready and set out to new tourist spot. See you guys there. And after everyone is already prepared, we ate and discussed a little bit about where we want to go next. And it's time to set out to the place that I'm about to introduce to you guys. After quite a fun riding, finally we arrived, and we didn't anticipate or expect much from this. Oh god, how wrong we are. There we go. There's a jellyfish right there. I think it's that. Damn. Shit. Here, there's more. Oh fuck. What are they gonna eat that? Yeah, that's more. You know, come in. Hey, get that. Oh. What's that? Prepare it. Là hải gì? Đó là hải. Nghe gọi ba đấy nè. Trắng. After stopping by and taking a short break into the introduction of Gaib, we decided to continue our journey and explore more about Gaib. After a 15-minute ride around Gaib, we finally found another interesting spot and we decided to stop by and check it out. Oh, it's that fish. Oh, that fish. Damn. Rest in peace. After messing around at this place for a less minutes, and we took some pictures, go around, take a deep breath, take a rest a bit, and after that decided to leave this place and hop on to another place. After quite a wonderful ride, alongside with amazing and beautiful views, we finally arrived at another place that was in our mind since we started this day, which is the Kompot beach.
Không vậy? Chị Bích trắng chưa? Vâng. Bích. Chua tha và dùng xử lý nó bên ăn tới từ mọc chìm được mà. Đấy, người đưa cả lỡ giờ tận như vậy. Thực tới con biết ngày đi cô việc hỏi và sẽ lại kế nó kẻ hỏi và thật sự là chết xua với cuối của hỏi cũng chẳng được hiện lẽ bóng hàng tư như vậy thì ok tiền rồi nhóm sang nhìn ha bên của bóng xong bạn bò anh biết tới đấy một chung dance on chọn nè
And so after playing around, like spending all our morning times going around from place to place here in Kaip, and we thought that if we're exploring the place, why not as well explore it to the fullest. By this we mean eating seafood here. Yeah, we're going back to the center of Kaip and decided to explore the market and try to find something to eat. And here how it goes. It took us quite some time to finally got back to the center of Kaip, and we finally arrived at the market, and we were told that it was called Sakana, or it can translate into like Kaip crab market.
ở trong thời mình của bạn mà bán có ai rồi
Ông tinh mà anh như thế đọc kim nó thẹp con
Ấy chơi chân à? Ấy chơi như xa đấy. Đã chơi như xài. Đã bị trốn.
Bạn thì cầm một kiếm mình tao bây giờ bạn như tao không phải bên này
Mình biết đã bỏ kia.
enjoy the video of mình kia người cầu
We have a lot of many things in here, variety of things. We got what's this called? I don't know what's this called. Sugar cane water, seafood. Damn. Much more seafood. Many more. Here's it. Yeah, everything is seafood here. See, crabs, shrimps, squid, and they even got oxygen for them.
tính cho tình chấm nên em với bạn
Nè, đau rãn. Meeting, man. Team meeting. Let's decide what we gonna eat, man. I'm fine with everything as long as we are alive. Dầu mà nó hot.
ថតគឺគាត់គូអានេះក្តាមស្តក្រមហ្នឹងគាត់ថានឹងអូនឯងលក់បានថាចង់លក់ដែរតែទៅក្តាមកន្លះគីឡូមកចេញខ្លួនខ្លួនឯងញ៉ាំគេញ៉ាំអាមកដឹងអាមកពងតែមកឆាមួយផ្សេងđấy ok nè đây ở đây xì ở đây xì à cái chuột ở trong cái xì tập cho nó xì là cái nào á cái nó này đây là xì sao xì gì mà đây rồi đào nó trắng ở
anh đi đạp chung như thế này. And after a few minutes marathon exploring the market and saw like varieties of seafood and stuff, finally come to a conclusion that we can buy something in here, like some fresh seafood, and let the seller offer some cooking service. Yeah, and we decided to go with that. And thank God, we're finally alive again. After having lunch and being alive again, we decided to play with some water alongside the beach. And I didn't got to film much because I'm in the water, and so I let one of my friends, he didn't swim, so he took some shots for us, and here how's it look. After we tried to swim across the sea for like 10 minutes straight, no, I'm just kidding. And after we like have some little fun swimming here and there, walking, a little bit, we saw something that piqued our interest again. But we did have some hesitation, but we still gonna wanna try it. You know, I follow this like rule that goes, when I go something, I go all in. Yeah, something like that. So if we are gonna play water anyways, why not play like all of the possibilities out there? No disclaimer, no swimming to the middle of the sea and try to get drowned. Not like that. Okay, it's something different. Okay, here is what it is.
Feel chi chết. Làm kịp lên feel chi chết nữa là.
Bruh, here we are at the sea, KFC. Here, the freaking beautiful sea. What is that? Censorship rồi. So after fun at the beach. The sun decided to set down and we decided to come back to camp and decided to enjoy some like river views on the boat. And we had our dinners there, and after that we had we head back to our resort and have some fun before we rest for the day.
Ai đó? Xe ai đó? Xe ai đó?
Nothing lasts forever. So does this fun day. Yeah, it's finally come to an end of this day, but we still have tomorrow. And for another days to explore another place later in this video. But if I'm saying that we didn't enjoy this day, we would be totally lying to you guys. So after having some fun, a little bit singing and messing around, we decided to rest and call it a day. And moving on to the next day. So today is our last day here in Kompot, and we decided to go to another spot that we had in our minds and before we arrived here. And we start our day not pretty early. After we ate at the resort, we finally get out of the resort and hop on our bike and just go straight to the spot that we was about to explore. After a fun while of riding, a 10-minute ride, we decided to take a short break in between our destination. And eventually, we just made a new friend. They came to introduce themselves to us. After a while of talking with our new friend, we decided to say goodbye and continue our journey to our destination. I didn't know what happened, but my mic decided to not working at this spot. And here we finally arrive at one of the spot, the first section of the spot. Oh, I forgot to mention that this place is called Boko Mountain, and we're about to visit the first section of the mountain, which is called Logyayat statue. Just like a big statue where everyone go down and pray to her. Yeah, so no further ado, let's just go there and see what what kind of thing that we can explore. After we pay our respect to the statue and looking around, exploring a bit of this, a bit of that, and we finally decided to head further up into the mountain and hit up a new spot. Now we finally arrived at one of the locations in on top of the mountain, on top of the Boko mountain to be specific. This place is a pagoda that was built in back, yeah, way back. This pagoda is old, but it's still hold on until this day. I mean, the structures, everything as you can see from the architecture style, it's all, but it's sacred. That's it for now. Let me take you guys and go around for a bit. After we explore around a bit of this, a bit of that, doing the millionth time video shot and going back and forth. Yeah, it was kind of like exhausted, but a little bit, but it was worth it. And I have this like burning desire to document my life. So maybe my kids one day could see this. Yeah, as well as sharing it with you guys. And after like going around exploring all of that place, we almost forgot that we didn't eat, or we didn't have anything to eat yet. And so we have to like go around like the place, drive around a bit until we finally found one place that sell something that we could potentially eat and survive today again. And here is the little store that we found. Yeah.
Bông hãy đặt cà phê bông mà mua mở.
Nhân nồng phẳng. Finally able to fill up our stomach, as well as got ignored by this chubby little guy. We finally continue our journey and explore more that nature can offer us.
Don't tell me you love me not at all when you really don't.
Oh, hello guys, sup? Now I'm at a new destination, and yeah, as you guys can already hear from the sound, it is the waterfall, natural waterfall, but it's a little bit slow me down because we cannot play the water here, but it is fine. I don't have any plan to play, just to swim or to play with the water, but it is nice. We just want to visit here and have a look at all the beauty of the natural, you know, the Mother Nature that offers. And I've got mentions that we need to buy a ticket for each people, and it costs 2,000 real, or equal to $50 each, but we can exchange it for a water bottle, so it is fine. Here, as you can see, it is beautiful. Yeah. Let me switch to the camera. Time to change the water. Here's hello bông. Điệp xua bông. Thank you. Con không? Con không? We got a water and see the facilities over here. They got a whole restaurant in here. They have even a kid playground over there. Here's the menu. Damn. Sheesh. Sheesh. Oh, this is nice. It looks. Em. Lại em. Lại lọ. Bạn đang đi ngay thòng á, đi ngay thòng nè. Ừ. Bro, change the water. Now we got the water, and we are about to head back.
Drink my water.
Yo, drink. Yo, you want my water? You want my water?
Want the salmon logo.
This is from the natural spring water. Yeah, that is spring water. My own mountain water.
Hi vlog, welcome to my guys.
As the clock kept ticking and the time passing by, it's almost the end of the day, and we thought everything went smoothly until this happened.
បាយយើងធ្វើការដែលថាត្រជាក់ខ្លាំងមែនតើមើលហ្វូមមកគឺមានអារម្មណ៍មិនតែខ្ញុំពេលដែលខ្ញុំកកឲ្យបងរុញពោលបងអូត្រជាក់ជាងតំបន់ពោលទៀតរុញពោលបងរុញពោលនេះសុខតែផតអាធំថ្ងៃផតអាធំអញញ័រហើយនេះថ្ងៃផតអាពេលនោះមកតមកហ៎ថតណាដាក់ដល់នេះសាហ្វីព្រោះអញទៅអត់សឹងវាជាក់ហើយជាក់នោះអង្គុយដាក់អង្គុយដាក់ចាក់
You know that the usual weather temperature down like on the ground level here in Cambodia is like 30 to 29, 31 or even up to 33, 34 degrees. Yeah, that is our usual temperature. In Celsius, it is quite hot, but it's the coldest that on the ground level that I've experienced so far is like only down to 16 or 14 degrees in Celsius, and that's considered cold to me here, living here. And we didn't expect it to happen on top of the mountain. You know, the higher we go, the more of the temperature drop. Oh, sorry, don't mind that. So the colder it get. So the usual temperature on that mountain is hovering around like 10 degrees ish something. Yeah, around that. And within on top of that, like 10 degree ish something, like it rained, and we were on like in the middle of nowhere on top of that mountain, like on a completely unsheltered place. So we have to endure all the rain, yeah, that came upon us. We were completely soaked. Yeah. Guess, yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, that's all. As the sun is going down and the sky keep getting darker and darker, we decided to finally head back down because we thought it would be dangerous and also a little bit difficult for us to see because of the fog and the light. Yeah, and as well as it's quite dangerous going downhill in that snaky road. So yeah, the best option is that to get down as quickly as there's still light with us a little bit, so it helped us out a bit. And overall, this trip, yeah, I've experienced, I'm not saying that I've experienced every bit of Kompot and cabin everywhere here yet, but as much as I can say, I totally love it. And again, thank you all my friends for being there with me, doing all the stupid fun shit with me. And I hope we can go on this kind of trip again later in the future. And thank you guys for watching till this end, even though this is like an hour long video. Yeah, I really appreciate it if you watch till this end. Okay, so chấm and see you guys later. Bye.